I walked past a particular tree with a unique sight. All the leaves on the tree were green and only one leaf was red. My curiosity led to a search on Google where the explanation meant that it is a sign of localized stress on that leaf and that it signals damage, causing the leaf to produce red pigments as a protective sunscreen. From a scientific standpoint, no two leaves on a tree are identical. Each leaf has its own unique vein patterns and number of stomata and so on. The one leaf that turned red has effectively become a biological outlier. I then went on to think about how this single red leaf among the green on the same tree is a metaphor for my own journey, an individual who remains within the world but is no longer of it. I relate it to my courage to be different, just as the leaf turn red while others stay green. I follow my inner voice instead of conform to social norm. It feels like my journey of waking up before the rest of the people. The leaf isn't trying to be red. It is simply responding to this unique truth and environment, much like me, who found my unique path. How do I feel being the lone leaf? Sometimes I feel liberated, since I've experienced more freedom in my mind than others. Sometimes I feel lonely, for no matter how hard I try to convince the rest to lead a more conscious life, they brush me off. What are the examples of unconscious living I observe? Incessant social media scrolling. Everyone seems to be living in their handphone. In Singapore, people are clocking an average of 8.5 hours on their phones daily, doom scrolling through large amounts of content. Second, unconscious eating. No one is focusing on their food when they are eating. They are scrolling on their phone, replying to emails and texts, or talking non-stop as they gobble down the food without chewing and tasting it in small mouthfuls. Third, overwork. People magnify the importance of their role at work, seeking external validation, wanting constant positive affirmation at work. They start to lose themselves in the process. They start to think that work and how people view them is everything that defines them. They live for the work and not for themselves anymore. And lastly, the lack of body movement. Due to the exhaustion from some of the above, people making excuses not to exercise, they find resting on the bed to doom scroll until they sleep as the most relaxing thing they can do. But as a matter of fact, the less they move their body, the more stagnant the energy in their body. There are many more examples of unconscious things that people are doing. As the only leaf that turned red among the green, I want to be a proven living example to the people. If my life can change, so can anyone. I shall lead by example and people will follow me without me having to convince them. I'm a lotus in the crown. See you in the next one.